Hello and welcome, my dear friend. You know, most of us go through life never fully realizing the light we carry inside. Despite the incredible potential we all have, many of us feel lost, disconnected, or like we're constantly falling short of something. As a chosen one, maybe you've experienced this too. The sense that there's more out there for you, but you're not quite sure how to grasp it. Or perhaps you've caught glimpses of your potential, only to feel something holding you back. In this video, we're diving deep into why we sometimes lose touch with that inner light, the struggles that cloud our path, and how to reconnect with our purpose in a way that transforms everything. We'll remember that we have God's power within us to shape our lives as we desire, and we won't let anything hold us back. Stay with me. You won't want to miss the insights that could revolutionize your perspective and help you rediscover the magnificent life you were truly meant for. Feeling invisible, the struggle to be understood. It's hard, isn't it? Knowing you have something special inside you, yet feeling like no one around you really understands. You might have dreams, ideas, or a deeper sense of purpose, but when you try to share them with others, it feels like you're speaking into a void. Maybe your friends or family just don't get it. They nod politely or offer surface-level encouragement. But deep down, you know they don't see the light that burns within you. And that's frustrating. Over time, it can start to feel like you're living a double life. The life you show the world, and the life you feel inside but can't fully express. But here's the thing. Not everyone is going to understand your light, and they don't need to. Your purpose isn't meant to be validated by others. Sometimes we lose sight of our own light because we're waiting for someone else to recognize it first. We forget that the most important understanding comes from within. When you start looking inward for the recognition and validation that you've been seeking externally, something powerful happens. You realize that God has placed a unique purpose inside you, and not everyone is meant to see it, because it's not their path, it's yours. This is where faith comes in. Even when you feel misunderstood, trust that your journey is unfolding exactly as it's meant to. God sees you, even when others don't. What about those moments of feeling invisible or unheard? Well, they're actually opportunities to lean into your own knowing, to strengthen your trust in yourself and in the divine path laid out for you. When you stop waiting for others to understand and start walking boldly in your own truth, that's when your light begins to shine the brightest. Breaking free from the comparison trap. Let's be honest, we've all fallen into the comparison trap at some point. We know we have something valuable inside us, but instead of nurturing it, we look around and measure ourselves against others. We see someone else's success, their seemingly perfect life, and we wonder, why don't I have that? Why is their life so much easier or more glamorous or more put together than mine? It's like we're searching for our own light, but we're looking in all the wrong places, comparing our behind-the-scenes struggles to someone else's highlight reel. This comparison game is exhausting, and it's one of the quickest ways to dim your own light. When we focus too much on what others are doing, we lose sight of our own unique journey. The truth is, you can't compare your path to someone else's because they're not meant to be the same. God crafted each of us with a specific purpose, and your timeline, your struggles, and your victories will never look like anyone else's. It's easy to forget that what you see on the surface is only one side of the story. What about the person whose life seems perfect from the outside? The truth is, they have their own struggles, doubts, and moments of feeling lost too. The only difference is, you don't see that part. When you compare yourself to others, you're only seeing the surface, not the full picture. And when you focus on someone else's life, you miss the chance to appreciate your own. So, how do we break free from the comparison trap? It starts with gratitude. Instead of looking at what others have, take a moment to reflect on your own blessings, on the growth you've experienced, and on the light that's already inside you. Trust that God's plan for your life is unfolding perfectly, even if it looks different from those around you. Remember, the path to fulfillment isn't about following someone else's footsteps. It's about walking your own with confidence. Finding calm in the chaos. You know you have a purpose. You can feel it in your heart, this deep knowing that you were meant for something greater. But life has a way of pulling you in so many different directions that it becomes hard to stay connected to that purpose. There's work, family, bills to pay, errands to run, and then there's the constant barrage of distractions from social media, news, and other people's opinions. It's overwhelming, isn't it? You know there's a light inside you, but with all the noise around you, it's easy to forget it's there. The struggle here is real. Life has become a balancing act, and in trying to keep up with everything, we lose sight of what truly matters. But here's the truth. No matter how chaotic life gets, your purpose is still there. It's like a lighthouse in the distance, always shining, even when the waves of life threaten to drown it out. The challenge is to find stillness amidst the chaos, to quiet the noise and reconnect with the light within. Finding stillness doesn't mean retreating from life altogether. It means taking intentional moments to step back, to breathe, to listen. It's in those moments of quiet reflection, whether through prayer, meditation, or simply sitting in nature, that you reconnect with your divine purpose. God often speaks to us in the silence, in those moments when we finally stop rushing around long enough to hear His voice. And when you reconnect with that voice, something shifts. You begin to see your path more clearly. You realize that the distractions of life don't have to control you, that you have the power to choose what gets your attention. But here's the key. Once you've found that stillness, once you've reconnected with your light, don't stay still. Get up. Move forward with purpose. Too often, we have these moments of clarity, but we don't act on them. We see our light, we know what we need to do, but we hesitate, we second-guess ourselves, or we let fear hold us back. Don't let that happen. When you realize what your purpose is, go for it with full power and trust. Remember, God has given you everything you need to succeed. Your light was meant to shine, not to be hidden away. Losing sight of our purpose. There are times when, even though we know deep down that we have a light within us, we lose sight of it. Life struggles can wear us down. Maybe you've been working hard, pushing yourself, but it feels like nothing's changing. Or maybe you've been through a tough season, loss, failure, disappointment, and it's made you question whether you really have anything left to give. It's in these moments of doubt that we can forget who we are and what we're capable of. The struggle of feeling disconnected from your purpose is all too common, and it's one of the hardest to overcome. When things aren't going as planned, it's easy to start believing that maybe you're not on the right path, or that your light has somehow gone out. But let me remind you of this. Your light never goes out. Even in the darkest times, even when you feel lost or broken, that light is still there, waiting for you to reconnect with it. Sometimes, the reason we lose sight of our light is because we're looking for it in all the wrong places. We seek validation from others, we chase after external success, or we try to find happiness in things that ultimately leave us feeling empty. But the light we're looking for isn't out there. It's inside of us. God placed it within you from the very beginning. Your purpose isn't something you have to find. It's something you have to remember. And when you remember who you are and what you're capable of, everything changes. If you're feeling disconnected from your purpose right now, know that it's okay. We all go through seasons of doubt and confusion, but those seasons don't define you. They're just temporary moments along the path. The important thing is to keep moving forward, even when the way isn't clear. Trust that God is guiding you, even in the uncertainty. And as you continue to walk in faith, you'll find that your light shines brighter than ever before. Your light is meant to shine. In this journey through life, we all face struggles, feeling misunderstood, falling into the trap of comparison, getting lost in the noise of daily life, and sometimes even losing sight of our own light. But no matter how tough the challenges may be, remember this: you were crafted by God to shine. Your purpose is real, your light is real, and the world needs what you have to offer. You may not always have the answers, and there will be times when the path feels unclear. But trust that the light within you is enough. Even when life gets overwhelming, even when you feel like you've lost your way, your purpose is still there, waiting for you to reconnect with it. So, my friend, take a moment to pause, to reflect, and to listen to the divine guidance that's always been there for you. And when you're ready, get up and move forward with the full power of faith and trust in God's plan. Thank you so much for taking this journey with me, my friend. If you found value in this video, please like it, share it with others who might benefit, and subscribe for more. And as you continue your growth journey, go ahead and watch one of the videos showing on your screen that resonates with you the most. See you there.